of Umuagu, there was once a man called OKONTA. He was not born rich, nor was his father a great man. But his hunger for wealth was like a raging fire that could never be quenched. While other young men worked in the farms, OKONTA would disappear into the forest at night. Villagers whispered, but no one dared confront him. At moonlight gatherings, old women muttered, "Death does not choose the wicked alone, but evil never walks without a shadow." OKONTA's riches grew. His barns overflowed, and his wives bore many children. But everyone knew something was strange. His wealth had no sweat behind it. One dreadful night, deep in the heart of the forest, OKONTA was summoned before the witches' coven. They circled him with red firelight. A shrill voice cried, "If you want greatness beyond men, bring not goats, bring not fowls, bring destinies of children. Bind them into our mirror, and you shall rise above all." OKONTA, blinded by greed, agreed. That night, he drank the blood of his oath and received a black mirror polished with ashes of the dead. From then on, whenever a child was born, OKONTA smiled with false joy. He would touch the baby's forehead secretly, muttering, "Your star is mine. Your path is mine." That night, he would chant before his mirror, and the child's future would be trapped within it. Some destined for greatness became beggars. Others born for healing turned into cripples. The village began to suffer misfortunes, though none dared accuse OKONTA. They only whispered, "The yam that grows too fast hides something in its roots." The witches gave OKONTA power, but they also gave him a curse. "None of your children shall ever prosper. The day any child of yours succeeds, your soul shall depart from your body." To guard against this, OKONTA watched his mirror nightly. Whenever one of his children neared success, he struck them down with misfortune. Sons failed in farming, daughters' marriages collapsed, and none could rise above poverty. Among OKONTA's children was Obiajulu, a quiet boy with patient eyes. He was skilled in carving wood, shaping stools, masks, and drums that looked alive. While his father mocked him, saying, "Carving cannot fill your stomach," Obiajulu persisted. He believed the gods blessed his hands. Often, he noticed strange things. When his father returned from the shrine at midnight, calamities befell their family. He began to suspect that their suffering was tied to OKONTA. One night, curiosity overcame Obiajulu. While OKONTA was away, he slipped into his father's hut. Behind raffia mats, he discovered the black mirror. When he gazed upon it, he trembled. Inside, he saw countless faces, crying children, broken youths, and even his own reflection bound in chains. Terrified, he ran to an old diviner at the village outskirts. The diviner, after casting cowries, declared, "Your father has eaten the souls of children. But hear this, my son, the gods are patient. The day you succeed, his blood will pay the price." Obiajulu continued carving in secret, offering each piece to Ani, the earth goddess. Pleased with his faith, Ani whispered to him in a dream, "Whatever you carve shall prosper, for you honor the work of your hands." Strengthened, Obiajulu made a stool unlike any other. It was smooth as water, adorned with symbols of kingship, and alive with spirit. One day, the king's messengers passed through Umuagu. They saw Obiajulu's stool and marveled. "This is no ordinary work," they said. "Such hands must serve the king himself." They bought the stool and carried it to the palace. The king, upon seeing it, proclaimed, "Bring me this craftsman, for the gods dwell in his fingers." News reached OKONTA. Fear gripped his heart. He rushed to his mirror, chanting, "Dark glass, bind him! Dark glass, chain him!" But the mirror shook, hissed, and cracked. Obiajulu's star blazed too bright to be contained. With a thunderous shatter, the mirror exploded into fragments. At that very moment, OKONTA clutched his chest, gasped, and fell dead. Blood spilled from his mouth as the curses he sowed returned upon his head. When villagers found him lifeless beside the broken mirror, they shook their heads. The eldest elder said, He who eats the future of children will never live to enjoy the future of his own. Obiajulu was taken to the palace, where he prospered as the royal carver. His name became a blessing, while Okonta's name became a warning, told by moonlight fires to children. Do not envy the wealth of the wicked, for the evil that men plant is the harvest that destroys them.